Hello tribe, welcome back. Thank you to whoever has suggested this topic. I will be looking back at your comment and seeing what else I can read about. And if you do have any ideas for pick a card, please leave it in the comment section because sometimes I run out of ideas and I really need some advice what we are doing next. I'm slowly coming back with more content. You probably noticed I was away for a bit because I was working really hard to put my room and linen mists out. See, my brain's not working properly still. A lot of work I put into this, perfecting recipes, making sure I like the scents, mixing everything, essential oils, fragrance oils. Oh my god, but I'm really proud of what I have created. If you want to head to my website, there is a separate, you will see there is services on my website and ritual shop. So click on shop. And let's get to your reading. Let's see what is happening next month. Pile number 1, 2, and 3. And I will see you in timestamps. Hey, pile number 1, what's up with you? What's happening in April? I had to double check to make sure that April is the next month. I don't know how about you, but time flies. Flies, especially when you're busy with stuff. Okay, you have platonic love, a father, and a date. All right, we're gonna get more information. Let's see what's happening in April. What do we need to know about this platonic love? By the way, these are gonna be the highlights. A lot will happen in a month, of course. You know, every day something important may happen, but I just wanted to see more or less your highlights. What do we need to know about this relationship of yours? Why the Five of Wands? Why the Five of Wands? Okay. And who is this related to? And how do you feel about this? Okay, so listen, this is not your story, but it is in your cards because it connects you very closely. It's actually someone else's story. Now, it can always be vice versa, so keep that in mind. I'm seeing a situation where you have a platonic relationship with this person. Could be business, could be a friendship, right? Could be a family member. It doesn't really matter. Just keep a platonic relationship in mind. Someone close to you is going to be going through challenges. Someone's going to be saying bye to a chapter in their life. And they're going to be in this kind of phase of, in a lot of conflict, a lot of questions will pop up. What do I need to do next? How do I handle this? But this is a really important lesson that they're going to be going through. This person may feel a little bit distant from you during that time, because they'll I can't speak, sorry. Their focus will be to solve this issue or to focus on this kind of transitional phase and walk into the new phase of their life. What they're dealing with, basically a lot of responsibility at a time. You being shown to me as an observer of this. You are being shown to me as a person who will be probably communicating with them from time to time, but don't be surprised if this communication will become distant for a moment. Nothing personal, person is going through something, okay? So I really feel like this message is here for you not to take something to heart. Maybe for some of you, this person may be a bit cold, or sometimes when people emotionally dump when they're going through stuff, you might experience that depending on an individual, but your cards are saying we're not taking it to heart. It's about them, okay? It's about them, it's not about you. Is there anything that you need to do about this, or you can do about this? Okay, I really feel like you are that person who gives this person a bit of a kick in the ass, puts them back on the ground, kind of makes them focus on things that matter the most, reminds them that, hey, the world is not upside down. You're gonna go through this. You're the person who's being shown, even if you don't feel it right now, who's gonna be in a lot of structure discipline at that time, and it seems like that exchange needs to happen between you two. But you're also not beating around the bush. You're gonna say it very straightforwardly, and I feel like this person needs a slight kick in the ass to kind of wake them up a little bit. I'm literally seeing you wanting to shake the person up and give them an advice. This would be beneficial. You don't have to do it. You don't have to make it your problem if you don't want to. But I'm being shown here that you are the person who can make a change happen or wake someone up. I feel like you're gonna feel proud of yourself in this situation. How you helped or how you handled it, or how you helped this person to handle it. What do we need to know about the father figure or father archetype? An influential individual. Let's see. Oh yeah, King of Swords. What's going on here? What's going on here? This Five of Wands, sorry, keeps chasing us here today. I like this. This is not a dramatic situation. This is actually telling us that a person who sits in fatherly archetype, now this doesn't have to be your father, your children's father. This is going to be most likely a person who just is very fatherly, and you probably met people like that in your life, even if they don't have children. This person will remind you, they will remind you of your worth in some way. This person kind of acts in your life in the month of April as your biggest fan, or you may draw inspiration from them. This is someone who hypes you up. They want to hype you up. Whoever this person is, they're very, very clever. Wouldn't be surprised if they were in a legal field, that's what their job was, or someone who's read a lot of books, or some sort of an investigator, researcher, anything that's to do with a lot of logic and analytical work. I feel like this person is really good at that. Let's see. Listen, I have 50-50 kind of feelings about this. For some of you, I do feel like this person wants to come through with romantic love. They want to offer you that. For others of you, this feels like a platonic relationship support. So I'm not going to put you all in one kind of bucket. Keep that in mind, that it could be either or. Knowing what kind of situation you're in and who this is, if you recognize them now, you may be able to discern your story a bit better. But this is someone who makes you feel a bit more at ease. This is someone who always supports you, and this person will be sent your way. It's almost like at the right time, when you need the most support or when you're trying to achieve something. They either gonna have a lot of good influence on you, or a lot of good valuable information or advice. And when I'm talking about this person now, I have my curtains down, but the sun came out, and that's exactly how this person feels to me. They give clarity. They're really good at giving clarity. So keep an eye on a person like that, especially if you will need extra info, or if you'll have a lot of questions about one particular area of your life. This person is there to help you. Let's see, what is the date about here? What's happening? Pile number 1. Pile number 1. What about the date? What about the date? 6 of Swords, the Fool. This feels exciting. The Wheel of Fortune, the 10 of Swords. Listen, if you have been going through a phase in terms of your romantic relationship, a phase where a lot of things are kind of difficult, or nothing is moving, or you feel like love life is challenging, it's definitely changing in the month of April. you're gonna feel like intuitively, you're gonna feel like you wanna put yourself out more. You wanna go on a date with someone. You have missed that. You are not afraid to allow the world to see you for who you are. So, which is nice. It's a month for a lot of potential dates, probably turning into something a bit more serious in the long run. Basically, how I see it, it's like an energy that you are in April. In terms of your love life, is a little bit blessed. So I would say make all of your romantic moves in the month of April. Even if you do have a partner, if you're married for a long time, take each other out, reignite the spark. Okay, reignite the spark. This is a month where we want to reignite the spark. There's one more story. Maybe for one or two of you, I do see a friendship possibly turning into a romantic relationship. Or in the month of April, you're going to meet someone and look at them as a platonic relationship, a friend that could become much closer to you over time, but over time it may turn into a romantic situation. So keep that in mind. Again, if you'd like to, please check out my shop, handmade by me. If you want your room, your car, your linen to smell nice and uplift your mood in a home, everything is from labeling to mixing essential and fragrance oils made by me. So I'd be glad if you had it in your own home. I'll see you in the next one. Hello, pile number 2. Let's see what we got for you in the month of April. Main things. So we're looking at highlights. Child slowing down a grandparent. People, very important. Okay, let's clarify this. Let's see. Why is the child's card showing up in the month of April? Okay. By the way, guys, I decided to keep the 7 to 10 day predictions for patrons only, and I'm gonna be exploring different topics here on YouTube. It felt right. Okay. Ooh. Listen, I don't know if this is you. If this is you, you will know it's you. Someone is giving birth soon, or someone is... I'm seeing a soul also being kind of called in. It's the right time. It's the right time for you to come into this family. It's a really big chance for people in pile number 2 to either get pregnant, or for someone in your surroundings to give birth or to get pregnant in the month of April. Sorry, I'm just positioning myself in a more comfortable position. Yeah, man. I do see that. Now, if you don't want to get preggo, you know what to do. Because I do see a person who is very charming, very fiery, and very fertile. Okay? Keep that in mind. Okay, let's continue. Any other messages about the child here? Now, this could also be, guys, a representation of giving birth to a business, a project, right? Because when we talk about giving birth, it's a creative energy. So maybe for some of you, you are making decisions, and decisions that you made up till now. I keep hearing launch. Someone is either relaunching something or launching something. Anything else about the child? See, Ace of Wands is here. It's a very fertile month. Would it be to do with your projects? Would it be actual fertility here that I'm seeing? Yeah, listen, guys, pile number 2, even if you haven't planned anything, start planning it for the month of April. Whatever has to be birthed. So for example, you had something on your bucket list for a while and you were like, okay, I'm gonna do it later, and a year passed. Do it in the month of April, because energy is very beneficial for you. You are gonna sit in your manifestation kind of mode. a lot of things can be easier in the month of April. So if we're talking about a launch would go much smoother in the month of April if you did it at any other time. Imagine as if energy benefits you in some way. Okay, so anything that is creative, let's do it in the month of April. Those who have lost maybe motivation, spark, or you put something aside, maybe your hobby that is quite creative and you're like, I don't have enough passion for this right now, month of April, you're gonna be on fire. Okay? All right, let's continue. Slowing down, taking it easy. What is that about? What is that about, please? Oh, someone has gone through burnout or will be going through that soon if they won't slow down. So that is something to watch out for my people. And pile number 1, take it easy. Okay, watch your body. Your body tells you what it needs. So avoid any burnouts, because those will put you on bed rest, and you're gonna have to then rest, even if you won't want to, because you got so much to do. So make sure you in your schedule you also include your rest time, a time when you are basically collecting yourself again, a time where you can sit in reflection or just have a long bath or the shower, whatever works best for you to relax. Because I do see someone who's got all of those things and their brain is really busy. It's almost like temperature is even changing. It's increasing in the brain. Sorry, my visions sometimes are weird, but and they let themselves go through this kind of, I'm seeing now fuel being burned, to go through this without really caring about themselves enough. Care for your body in the month of April. I know maybe some contracts need to be signed, tasks have to be ticked off, responsibilities, yes. But please find a bit more time for your own sake and relaxation. Ask someone for help if you need to. Can you watch my kids? Or can you take the trash for me? Or can I ask someone to, if you have a big home, for example, or if you don't have enough energy or time, can someone else clean my home? Can I find someone who maybe doesn't charge that much money to clean the house, or someone who just wants to help? Don't be afraid to ask for help in the month of April. That's what I'm saying. Again, you're coming across here as someone who's really hard worker. That's good. Pat on the back, but make sure the balance is there, okay? Work, rest, balance. Yeah, and some of you are gonna be in this kind of fire mode, in this creative mode, and you will even probably forget to eat. Because you will want to use all of that energy that you got now that maybe you didn't have before. But listen, everywhere there needs to be balance, so keep that in mind. You may have to push yourself to stop working on something, especially if you're going to be really passionate about it, and force yourself to get a break. Have a little nap or something. Why is the grandparent figure coming through here? Why is the grandparent figure coming through here? Okay. Definitely family will know this. Oh, they miss you. Now, listen, this might be 50-50. For some of you, this is a living grandparent, and for some of you, this is a deceased individual who says, hey, thinking about you, or I'm around you. In the month of April, you may think about them more often, or you will be the one who goes to visit a grandparent you haven't seen for a while. And let me tell you, they're gonna be stoked about you visiting them. They think about you a lot, and they also, I'm seeing them praying for you, in their mind. This is a really sweet individual. Someone who dearly cares about you. Though I do feel for the most of you, I feel a distance. And this doesn't feel like physical distance where you live in one state, they live in another state. It feels more so like we are on different planes now. So I do feel for most of you, this would be a visitation of a spirit. And it doesn't necessarily have to be only a grandparent, someone who you were really close to and they have passed away. So some of you may even communicate with them in your your is the yeah in my language, in short. Yeah, I do see you talking to them. I don't know if you do read cards yourself, or if you do connect deceased yourself, or you're going to someone who can help you do that, but you're definitely having a conversation with them. Exchange is happening as if they are there. Okay, why are they coming through for the month of April? Why are they coming through in the month of April? Oh, they're gonna warn you about something to avoid. And for a lot of you, it's gonna be different things, so I won't be too specific here. But they basically are going to come through not only to say hi, but also in a dream state, or you may get kind of like this intuitive feeling what to do, what not to do, what to avoid. They're gonna be giving you nudges. Avoid this situation, or there is a big change happening. I am just giving you heads up. Okay, what is this change about? What is this change about? Something to do with your circle. I'm gonna leave it at that. Something to do with a circle. Would it be friends? Would it be personal relationship here? But to be honest, I'm not supposed to tell you more here. I will not interfere because I will respect it, and I will leave it up to you two guys to sort it out and feel things through. Yeah, that's what I got. And I would really appreciate if you visited my shop and checked out my sanctuary mists. I do love them myself, not only that I created them, not because of that, but they do smell really nice. I spray my coat before I leave the house with it. I like the Spicy Alpha essence and Celestial Rain. Spicy Alpha is like a niche masculine perfume. I'm obsessed with masculine scents. And Celestial Rain is literally, it's in the name of it. It's very fresh, a little bit tropical, uplifts your mood. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now. Hey tribe, let's see what is up with you next month. What are the highlights? What do we need to know? We have financial ignorance, calling someone out. Okay. We have opportunity and we have consistency. Let's get to it. Let's clarify. Okay. Why do we have financial ignorance in this reading for you? What do you need to know? What to amend, adjust, improve? We have a Temperance. We have Seven of Swords. Okay, I see. We have Three of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. This is gonna be deep and not for all of you. So keep that in mind. Okay? It's time for you to get out of a situation that keeps you stuck financially. Example that I would give you here, someone who works in the same job for a long time, they're not getting a raise, nothing is changing, economy, as you know, is going kind of downhill right now. Everything is getting more expensive, but your salary does not match what's happening in the world for a while. What do you need to know? And I'm feeling suddenly really tired in this reading. It's as if someone is struggling with that, or living from paycheck to paycheck, or like so tired of the financial situation not changing, or you know, it feels tiring here for me. In the month of April, you need to recognize the relationship, the connection between the actions that you avoid taking, and your financial situation. There is something that someone doesn't do enough of or overdoes that they kept their eyes shut to for a while. This could be someone's resistance to change, someone's resistance to let go. No, I'm gonna stay here. I will not find anything better, but they're also not looking what's on the market. Or I'll keep buying these expensive snacks, even though there are snacks that I can buy that are half a price than what I'm buying. But I'm so stuck on these snacks because nothing else will taste better for me. So not making any stupid decisions here is a way to go. Stupid financial decisions is a way to go in the month of April. A lot of you are taking your finances much more seriously and kicking yourselves in the ass to seek for a better job, better paid job, or if it's not about the money also, only for you, it's about the ambience at work. If, let's say, a lot of gossip is happening in your workplace and it really ruins your mood, it drains you mentally and emotionally, it's not a good place to work in. It becomes a toxic, situation to be in. And then over time, when we are not acknowledging the mental load and emotional load, it translates to some sort of physical difficulties then. So watch out for that. But also review, in the month of April, review your relationship with money. How do you spend it? Ask yourself important questions. Is this job that I'm in, is it where I'm supposed to be for longer? Or is it fair? Does it pay me enough? What kind of perspective do I have on myself as a professional? Do I maybe undervalue myself, right? So these are the things you may want to look at in the month of April, and there will be signs kind of pushing you, nudging you to look at that area of your life. There is an opportunity for someone to start new here. Just keep that in mind, okay? The door is open. It's up to you if you want to shut the door behind you and walk through the new door. Opportunity, that's exactly what we're going to be reading about next. Let's see. I can't pick it up. And the Three of Cups is here. The Six of Swords. Listen, month of April is all about progress. And those who will be resisting progress, knowing very well that they need to focus on progress, may have a difficult time, because that resistance will cause a lot of fraction. Is that the right word for it? Probably. A lot of tension. And as if I'm seeing someone cannot escape this change. We gotta do it now. It's time to move on. You're guys seeking for recognition and respect in the month of April in all areas of life. And the more you focus on that, the more you focus on also respecting yourself, right? And not accepting something that is kind of half-assed, the more opportunities that match that will come in. Slowly but steady is the way. And look how cards connect one to another. We talked about financial stuff, then opportunity came up with the Ace of Cups. We went on to read the other card. Now we're talking about slowly but steadily. The next card is consistency. It's gonna be a smooth month for those who are able to recognize their own shadow aspects and habits and to call themselves out on it and say, gotta adjust that. So it's a month for progress for you for sure. A lot can be done in this month. A lot can be corrected in this month. Keep that in mind, because I'm not seeing that all of you gotta start, you must start new, flip the page. No, some things may be amended, corrected, thrown out into trash, filter something out. Some of you maybe even want to do spring cleaning, but I'm not only talking about stuff in your house, okay? So consistency, let's talk about that. Someone needs consistent actions from their partner or a family member. Okay. Someone is showing up consistently in a relationship, which is nice to see here. I'll always be showing up for you. Now, I don't know if this is romantic or platonic, could be both, but someone constantly shows up. And that gives the other person a lot of support and a feeling of safety. Okay, they got me. Someone is almost like a helper, like a guardian angel almost for you in the month of April. They may not realize what they're doing. It's almost as if your guides are nudging them to do certain things, but not interfering with, pushing them to do what they don't want. No, they want to do it from their heart already, but your guides are kind of nudging them to do it either sooner or, somehow they are there. So someone is your angel, your protector, your guide in the month of April. Pretty sweet. Very likely someone who you used to live with, or you live with right now, or you are in relationship with. A little bit more about this individual. They've seen some stuff in their life. Okay. Oh, they went through a lot of grief in their life. Probably they had to leave quite a lot of things behind, and not once, or to start over, not once, couple of times. So this is definitely someone who had a turbulent ride up till now, for sure. Why is this person coming up here? Why is this person coming up here? They may advise something, or they may offer something to you. If this is an advice, then they are advising you how to gain more of something. They do have enough of experience, I believe, so you may want to listen to them. It's entirely up to you, of course, but I feel like their intentions are good and they have enough of experience to advise you on this. So that's what I got, and I would be really grateful if you checked out my ritual shop. Everything that is on there right now is handmade by me, like these Roman linen mists. I spray my coat before I leave the house, and I freaking love it. So if you do want to, check it out. It uplifts your mood for sure, and the aura of your home. I hope that you feel that if you're gonna get it. And it's made with a lot of love and patience, let me tell you. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.